The dead fish are washing up along the Lake Erie shoreline from a natural phenomenon. Elizabeth Diarora talked to experts today about this fish kill. She joins us now live at Horseshoe Pond at Presque Isle. Elizabeth, what are they telling you about the amount of dead fish? It's overwhelming, isn't it?
Sean, that's right. It's pretty unbelievable to be down here and to see all these dead fish. It's the worst fish die-off, experts say, we've seen in decades. And as you can see here, this is the end of product of the die-off that actually started in January.
We're all just going to have to embrace the unique aroma of this spring here in Erie.
That aroma is the large number of fish that are dead, and it's not the most pleasant smell. Horseshoe Pond has seen the worst of the die-off, but there's some in the water along the Bayfront Parkway.
This die-off started under the ice cover of Presque Isle Bay. When the ice melted, I think that's when the public first started noticing the dead fish. And as you can see, they've really accumulated and piled up along the shoreline, and this is the end product.
Grazio says the gizzard shad are not tolerant to cold temperatures, and they died as a result of natural temperature stress because they are a more southern fish.
We just had a large year class of fish that were born back in 2012, and now we see for the most part, these fish that were born in 2012, they just could not withstand the cold winter temperatures, and they're just dying in mass.
Presque Isle State Park officials say they will be out cleaning up as many fish as possible because the die-off was so large this year.
The priority areas will be public access ramps, as well as, of course, this area in Horseshoe Pond, areas that are seen and used by the public. It's not going to be feasible for us to get everywhere along the shoreline, and nature will have to take its course.
This massive die-off will have ecological consequences.
As the fish decay, they're going to fertilize growths of algae, so this may be a particularly bad year for algal growths. The actual decomposition of the fish, is that going to change the chemistry of Lake Erie and Presque Isle Bay? That's something that the Department of Environmental Protection is going to monitor throughout this season.
And Grazio does want everyone to know that this does not have to do with pollution. As he said, this is a natural occurrence, and he says everything will actually be fine with the gizzard shad this summer. Sean?
And I'm just thankful it's not smell-o-vision.
Yeah, Sean, to be down here on the lucky one, I guess.
All right, if that's what you want to call it. Thanks, Elizabeth.